Four people injured in Westmoreland drive-by shooting. A 52-year-old mechanic from Manchester is among four people who are reportedly injured in a drive-by shooting in the vicinity of White House Town Center in Westmoreland on Friday night. The incident happened shortly after 8 p.m. Reports from the police are that two of the injured men were sitting on a bench at the front of a bar on the White House Main Road when a Toyota Axio motor car drove up. A lone gunman is said to have disembarked the motor car and opened gunfire at both men, who ran off in different directions in a bid to escape injuries. According to the lawmen, the gunman then re-entered the vehicle, which drove off in the direction of four roads in the parish. Reporters understand that when the shooting subsided, one of the men discovered that he received a gunshot wound to his left thigh, while the other was shot in his right arm. Meanwhile, one man who was a patron inside the bar received a gunshot wound to his right thigh. Another man who had stopped on the roadway to repair a truck in which he was traveling was also hit in the crossfire, and he received a gunshot wound to his left wrist. All four men were transported by citizens to the hospital, where they were treated and admitted in stable conditions. Investigations are ongoing. The ages of the victims range from 24 years to 52 years. 24-year-old man charged for a fatal Howard Avenue St. Andrew gun attack. The Hunts Bay police have charged 24-year-old Joel Hibbert, otherwise called Papa or Pops, a construction worker of Delacree Lane, St. Andrew, with the murder of a man along Howard Avenue. Hibbert has also been charged with conspiracy to murder, using a firearm to commit a felony, shooting with intent, and possession of prohibited weapon and ammunition. 21-year-old Dwayne Atkinson, a construction worker of Uganda Drive, Kingston, was killed on Thursday, February 22nd. The police report that about 6:20 a.m., Atkinson and another man were walking along the roadway when they were pounced upon by Hibbert and two other men armed with firearms. They opened gunfire, hitting Atkinson in the upper body, while the other man ran to escape injuries. Residents, upon hearing the explosion, summoned the police, and Atkinson was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Following an investigation into the matter, Hibbert was arrested. He was charged on Thursday, March 22nd, after he underwent a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date has not been finalized. Over 10 people charged following special police JPS operation in Manchester. More than 10 people were charged for various offenses following a special operation conducted by the police and the Jamaica Public Service JPS in Manchester. The identities of those charged have not yet been released. The charges include trespassing on the operations of the JPS and possession of ganja. Reports are that during the operation between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., illegal electricity connections were discovered at several premises. 11 people were arrested and later charged for the offenses. Operation Officer for Manchester Deputy Superintendent of Police Colin Johnson said a man and a woman were also charged in relation to the seizure of a pistol. The gun was reportedly found at one of the premises searched. DSP Johnson noted that persons found stealing electricity were also squatting illegally at the premises.
During one of our operations, one 9mm pistol with 6 9mm rounds was seized. Two persons have since been charged for this seizure, a 30-year-old female and a 25-year-old male. 11 other persons were charged for trespassing on the works of JPS. But also one man was charged for possession and dealing in ganja, where over 7 pounds of marijuana was found. Several operations I would have conducted realized that there are several tropes on the Jamaica Public Service wire. Persons would have captured some of these houses and lived there without paying any utilities, including JPS or water. Hence, we involved JPS in our operation today. There are instances of squatting because one of the apartment complexes that we went, and we understand the owner died a few years ago, and persons would have captured this property. These houses were checked, and several appliances, including TV, refrigerator, and others, and there is no legal JPS connection. So in one of the first operations, 5 persons have since been arrested for trespassing on the works of the JPS.
Bunny Shaw breaks Manchester City's goal record. Jamaica's Kadisha Shaw is now Manchester City's women's record goal scorer. Shaw surpasses Joseph Stansbury record goal tally of 67 with City's third goal, their 3-1 thereby win over Manchester United on Saturday. The victory sent City top to the Women's Super League. Shaw was played through on goal by the scorer of City's earlier 2 goals, Jess Park, and pulled off a composed finish under pressure to extend her team's lead just under 2 minutes into the second half. Shaw received her current tally in a remarkable 81 matches in just her third full season at Manchester City, according to the club's website. Stanway's tally of 67 was achieved in 186 appearances between 2015 and 2022. Mobe Mayor says municipal corporation owed approximately $3 billion in taxes and fees. Mayor of Montego Bay Richard Vernon is calling for residents and business operators in St. James to honor their obligations and pay their taxes. According to Vernon, the St. James Municipal Corporation is seeking to collect outstanding property tax and trade license fees amounting to approximately $3 billion. These funds, he said, are needed to provide better services such as fixing roads and collecting solid waste, thereby improving the level of municipal services in the parish. There is a large room for improvement. Case in point, only 43% of St. James is properly tax compliant, resulting in a deficit of $2.5 billion, Vernon noted. He revealed that of approximately 6,000 businesses operating in the parish based on the corporation database, more than half are delinquent in paying their trade license fees, and only 28% of businesses are paying for their license to operate in this space within the municipality, Vernon stated. He provided those data Friday night whilst addressing business leaders and residents of the parish at the Montego Bay Chamber of Commerce and Industry Business Expo, where some 124 companies are showing their goods and services.
Only 43% of St. James is property tax compliant, resulting in a deficit of $2.5 billion. And only 28% of businesses are paying for their license to operate in the space within the municipality, an additional deficit of over $200 million. So we have a wide room to catch up on. Therefore, it is more tedious for us at the municipal corporation to deliver the services that I mentioned: road, garbage, light. These gaps need to be filled by better partnerships. We need to play our part. Corporate responsibility, social responsibility. We have to do better as a city and municipality to ensure we shape an environment today for business tomorrow. Therefore, I'm calling on residents to be more compliant, not just with payment of taxes and fees, but with the management of your spaces, from the proper containerization of garbage to obeying simple rules like the hours for delivery.
Construction workers begin on US $350 million Pinnacle project in Montego Bay. Construction workers on the US $350 million Pinnacle project in Montego Bay, St. James, has started with the driving of plies on which the 4 skyscraping towers will be built. This has come 2 months following a groundbreaking in January. Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Horace Chang, who was on hand for the commencement of the construction phase, described the process as an impressive piece of work. You can sense from the operation there is absolutely no sound. It's like an electric vehicle, and the speed at which it's going is impressive, Chang stated. He noted that the equipment being used to drive the plies 100 feet into the surface is amazing, as it is able to send 125 feet of plies within 15 minutes. The Deputy Prime Minister, who was accompanied by Homer Davis, the Member of State in the Office of the Prime Minister, lauded the LCH developers and their contractor, Brothers, for the advanced level of building technologies being used on this project. This is a great start and an impressive one. We have had other buildings with small plies, and in the mornings you are wakened by the noise, but this one is just moving along seamlessly, he stated. Further, he said that Jamaicans on the project will be exposed to this technology, where they will receive the equipment training to assemble and operate these machines. The impressive nature of this is that they have brought technology to Jamaica and will be teaching Jamaicans how to manage and operate these equipment, so at the end of this, another company that brings this type of technology here will have Jamaicans who can manage and operate them, which is critical to technology transfer, stated Chang. Mr. Lee, Chief Executive Officer of LCH Developments, said the project, which has so far provided employment for 16 Jamaicans, is on target for completion in 2027. Today we're doing the first spline, meaning the project starts using the first spline drive technology driving machine in the Caribbean, Lee told reporters. He said each of the 4 high-rising buildings will have about 400 plies that can withstand a Category 5 hurricane. The Pinnacle is a luxury private community project that is being developed on the Montego Bay Marine Reserve, consisting of 4 separate towers, each with 28 stories and a panoramic skyscraping view. Built into that are also 15 luxury villas, sports and leisure facilities, shopping and restaurants, including a private residence club, which is being spearheaded by LCH Developments and designed by Madden, a born and bred Montego Bay-based architect. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.